Hi everyone, I'm Shubham from Web3Odd. Good morning. So we at Web3Odd build key management solutions. What we provide is an SDK that app developers can use to build wallets, build their own authentication systems, and the SDKs are completely customizable. So I'm just going to get started. So I'll give you more details as we go along the way. So why now? So essentially, for the past 3 to 4 years, we have seen exponential rise in number of Web3 users. A lot of people are using wallets every day now. A lot of people are using them on much more frequent basis than they did before. We have seen numbers hit were close to 100 million users active at one point in time, if not daily. So this requires and as we scale to 1 billion users, we still need a better system than we have before. So essentially, the current key management system is hard. Even key management in general is hard. So our current de facto seed phrase wallets, the sign up flow takes a lot of time. So let's say you sign up to a usual Chrome extension. You get the seed phrase. Now you are responsible for storing that seed phrase somewhere. It's also a single point of failure. There's no forget password button there. For an end user, or someone who is not advanced, someone who just wants to use their wallet on a less frequent basis, let's say once a month, maybe once every 3 months. So such solutions is not going to scale. And asking them to learn a very new behavior is also quite challenging. So, and another thing, the problem with seed phrases is it's hard to maintain them, right? More than 3 million Bitcoins have been lost just because of bad private key management. The UX around signing up for seed phrase or like a high effort wallet or a key management system is just not gonna work. So what we at Web3Odd do is we have a system which allows you to keep your key or the ownership of your key non-custodial, and at the same time you get a Web2-like experience which is just one click. So what we do on a technical level is we take your private key and we split it into multiple parts, and then you can create a system like you can have a 2 out of 3 system, meaning as long as you have 2 shares for your private key, you can always get your key back. And the system is scalable to M out of N shares. So you can have, let's say you are a really advanced user, you can go with like 4 out of 5 setup. For a basic user, it always starts with 2 out of 2 and then goes to 2 out of 3. So to talk a bit more about shares, one of the shares could be the Google login. So we wrap all this around into a Web2 experience. So let's say you log in from Google, we get one of the shares, your device proves as another authentication layer. So one of the shares is actually in your device. So as long as you have 2, you can always get your key back. And the SDKs are sort of available everywhere. So you can use this on your web. You can use this in your React Native SDKs. You can have native Android, native iOS. We have Unity SDKs as well. And what makes us unique is even with a easier UX experience, the system is still non-custodial. Users can always get their key back even if even if the Web3 network is down. We have a most of the users that are using like applications today are used to the Web2 flow. People are already used to the email password flow. People are used to the Google login flows. People are used to OAuth systems. And so we get to leverage that to build or to onboard the next billion users. And the authentication layer itself is customizable. So let's say you have your own auth system in your company, or for your users, you have your own backend OAuth server. So you can still link that to the existing systems. So so the users don't have to create like new keys. They can just use the same login and still be able to access Web3. So we've been doing this for around 3 years now, and we have about 3,000 applications using us. More than 7,000 developers have signed up in past 3 years. We have about 9 million total users and more than 3 million monthly active users. The users are across many blockchains. We have users on Ethereum. We have users on Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Solana, Terra, etc. So And we have a few lists. So Binance uses us in our Chrome, in their Chrome extension. Kepler uses us in their Chrome extension. Skyviewer has built their own wallet. So the solution is sort of built in a much more modular way. So let's say you want to build your own OAuth system. You want complete control over your user experience that a user gets. You can do that as well. If you want a plug and play solution, you can do that as well. And we have some, I also have some stats here. So Binance reported that more than 74, like the user conversion rates were increased by 74% after using the auth system. Cash.io is another application. They have more than 500,000 monthly active users, and we get like less than 3 support tickets a month. 100 Thieves did their NFT launch recently with us, and we were able to onboard more than 300K users in just a few minutes. And so to talk about like the standards of the wallet which are out there right now. So yeah, so you have your MetaMask, which is the seed phrase wallet, and then there are custodial wallets out there as well. So the Web3 auth essentially gives you best of the both world, still being non-custodial in nature and allows you to build your own infra on demand. So yeah, thanks guys.